Hey, this is A Hermit, and this is the first video I am making on my iPad. There are some things I'm going to have to get used to, like the weird placement of the camera. And right now I'm looking down, and that's a little bothersome for me. I'm so glad I got this iPad for numerous reasons. But first, I can record videos without that weird buzzing that was in the background. My laptop that had a broken screen. If you notice, my last few videos had a buzzing sound, and it was coming from that. Now, all this time I didn't realize I could be making videos from my iPhone. It didn't dawn on me, but now I have an iPad, and so it's all good. What I want to address is comments from people who have homeschooled unsuccessfully. For example, I just watched a video called Homeschooling is a Mistake. And he really should have entitled it, Homeschooling Was a Mistake for Me. And there's a young man who talked about having had some anxiety issues in school, bad anxiety issues, and ended up homeschooling. And now basically the anxiety's, I guess, worse. And so going back to school or transitioning onto college, he doesn't feel like that's an option for him because he feels like he's desocialized because due to his anxiety attacks and being allowed to homeschool and on his own schedule that he's pretty much has withdrawn himself from society, and he can't imagine how he would get back in, so he thinks he's screwed. Things that could have been done differently in that case. His parents, should have been more involved, and they should have found a program that allowed him to homeschool, perhaps part-time, go in once or twice a week to get assignments, and then do the work at home, and that would have kept him more on track because he is a semester behind in addition to all of that. But from time to time, I've seen a lot of articles, comments, videos from people who have homeschooled without success. Well, actually not a lot. I see 3 or 4 a year. That's not bad. And they really bother me, not because the person is speaking their mind and they're speaking from their truth, but they're speaking from their truth and transferring their issues onto all of homeschoolers. Most of these cases where the people went on to give specific reasons why homeschooling didn't work for them, they spoke of overbearing parents who didn't let them out the house, religious zealots, laziness, parents who started off homeschooling and just spiraled into a lazy mess where nobody got anything done. This is not typical. This is so not typical of most homeschoolers. I know a lot, and I'd say I've seen a bit of a lazy factor, and maybe, I don't know, maybe 2%. That most of the homeschoolers I know are extremely active. My big confession right now is we are a few weeks behind. We were a month and change behind, probably close to 2 months behind before the Christmas holiday, but we used the Christmas holiday to catch up because we spend so much time doing things and seeing people, etc., and so forth. So when you see something like the video that I suggested where the guy says that homeschooling is a mistake, please understand that they're talking from their personal experience, and that's all they know is their personal experience. They haven't seen homeschooling from a healthy perspective. And so, listen to what they have to say, but take it with a grain of salt, or take it in the proper context, and don't just eat good or bad, take anyone's word for it. Look around, get lots of other opinions, okay? So that's all I have for now. Take care.